What up, what up? GM. Hold up. Almost got everything spun up here. Oh, I love everyone triggered by the title. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, no, I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. I knew everyone would get get all worked up if I put crash in the title, so I had to. Almost there. All right. Like I messed something up a little bit. Don't need that screen. This screen and almost there. Sorry, guys. All right, we're locked in. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, is Abs here? Good morning, Abs. Crypto Clay, HBAR ETF. Yeah, I just saw that HBAR ETF. That's great. It's cool to see kind of what is being looked at for the ETF, the HBAR one. That one's a bit surprised, not surprising, but I'm glad institutions are looking at it that way. Take a quick look at the XRP price chart. Still holding this long-term support. And then we kind of got this general trend coming in, which is really the lowest I expect to see us go. Take a look at this on the 4-hour. Yeah, it really looks like that we're really getting caught up here, which is a very, very good sign. Didn't really want to see XRP go below that, but it looks like we're really holding that pretty steady right now, so that's great. See what we got. What's happening? What crash? There's not really any crash. Just whenever the market's down, I'm just poking fun at the people who, whenever the market's down, they call it a crash. So it's just a little bit of a joke in the title. Whenever the market's down, I always jump on here and people are like, "Oh, why is the market crashing?" So whenever we have a red day, more of just like a little inside joke. I always say, "Oh, the market's crashing." But nope, we're getting held up. Very, very good right here. And honestly, extremely bullish if we can continue to hold this and maybe over the course of the next couple of days pull back up to this 260 range. Coinbase, Robinhood, was the Robinhood investigation dismissed? Did they stop looking into Robinhood? Dave Nelson, good to see you. Firedog, good to see you. Great to see you, Firedog. Tracy, good morning, good morning. Yeah, Ripple will be the last one to be over because it's a lot more complex. You know what they say, though, guys? You save the best for last, and I think that's what it's going to be because I think Ripple's going to have the best outcome. I think Ripple's by far going to have the best outcome, so I think it's going to end up being a blessing in disguise here because we're probably going to need a settlement in the Ripple SEC case where the rest of these cases were outright dismissed. HBAR ETF. Yeah, HBAR ETF is very exciting. Glad we're seeing that at HBAR ETF. I think we're going to see a lot of ETFs. And is the price of HBAR reacting at all to that ETF news, or kind of just shrugging it off? I'm curious about that. Take a quick look at that in a second. Great things are worth waiting for. Nah, I completely agree. When XRP BlackRock ETF, I'm surprised it's not already out. Oh, here we go. SEC closes investigation into Robinhood without taking action. Yep. There's the announcement. Robinhood case is over. Well, I don't know if there was technically ever a case here. I think it was more of a, hey, we're going to go after you. And then essentially before they could even get it together, the SEC is now closing that investigation. They're taking them all out, guys. Here's the official announcement. Cointelegraph breaking: SEC closes investigation into Robinhood. So we got OpenSea now, we got Coinbase, Robinhood. Now let's just get Ripple. I know a lot of people are like, oh, why can't Ripple just be upfront? Ripple was the first one sued. Totally understand where people come from on that, trust me, but it's just more complex. Like these were not cases, these were just investigations. So the SEC is just saying, all right, we're not going to look into this anymore, right? Jeremy Hogan put it best. A lot of these other cases were kind of just like a breakup with your girlfriend, or, you know, you chose not to pursue the girl you were looking at. The Ripple SEC case is like you moved in together and had a baby, and now you got to unwind all that. So there's just a bit more to do there. I really like that explanation by Jeremy Hogan. Fiscal, good to see you. Hallsball is great to see you as well. Tracy says Binance publishes article confirming XRP could be a part of the United States cryptocurrency reserve. Thank you, Tracy. I appreciate that. I will say, I think Binance's articles, you just got to be a little careful who wrote it. I've seen some BS stuff posted on those Binance articles. Now, I don't think that's BS at all. I think that's probably the case. And that sounds to me like a pretty legitimate one based off the information, but just always be careful about those Binance articles. I have seen a couple things sneak into those Binance articles where I'm like, oh, wow. I don't know if Binance really looked that one over, or that's just someone publishing on their platform. Oh, very interesting. DFIN just sent me this. Take a look at this. I haven't gotten a full read of it yet, but we'll take a look at it together. The SEC will hold another Sunshine Act meeting on February 27th. This time, XRP is directly mentioned in related documents for discussion at the meeting. Now, it doesn't have to do with the Ripple SEC case, but it has to do with the Bitwise XRP ETF trust. That's a commodity-based trust. So they're going to be talking about XRP as a commodity at this SEC meeting. So DFIN, absolutely awesome. Thank you for sharing that. That's great information. Got to get a quick tweet out for that. Someone's asking, is the breakout today? No, I don't think we're in breakout territory right now. We're really in recovery territory. I'll show you guys. Let me just zoom in on this chart real quick. How did I lock it? So we're really holding this line right now. And then we got this other resistance coming down the top. So breakout territory is probably more more once we're able to wiggle through this a little bit more. Push back up on the top here. That's breakout territory. So right now we're more of just saying, all right, let's hold this, push back off of this, and then let's break out. I think that's a lot more breakout territory. Are we going up or down? I think we're going up. I don't know. I think it's possible the Ripple SEC case probably gets wrapped up in, I'd say, the next 3 to 4 weeks. Looks like XRP is already recovering pretty nicely. Rocky Mountain Jack, good morning, man. 80% adoption in Japan 2025. Yep. HK Todd, good to see you. Mary Cox, ready for a great week. Yeah, me too. XP Mark, good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's great to have you. Actually, XP Mark just put out a great post. Would love to share that. Super interesting stuff here. And it looks like that's going to be directly on the site, so we'll have to take a look. So here we go. Let's take a look at this real quick. So how does XRP Ledger DeFi look today? 370 million in market cap, 300 million locked in the AMM. And we also have more than 50% of the XRP Ledger DEX volume coming from RLUSD. So very cool to see that. It looks like RLUSD is already having a significant impact on the XRP Ledger DeFi ecosystem. Huge shout out to XP Market for providing us with some of these stats. One of the best things to have is this great information coming out on the XRP Ledger, so that we can really analyze those growth and metrics. So really cool to see that RLUSD is really taking off in terms of accounting for a lot of that DeFi volume. One of the things we've talked about for a while, that it was going to be a huge catalyst for the DeFi market on the XRP Ledger. We'll take a look at XP Market in a bit, let the room fill up a little bit more prior to jumping over into that. But really cool to see these stats. Only 20 likes. Come on, guys, get the likes up. Smash that like button. Great day. XRP on a bit of a recovery at the moment. Things are looking really good. I think Arter actually had another great post breaking this down. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's another great one breaking this down. XRP Ledger market cap 400 million, total AMM liquidity 30 million, total trading volume 8.24 million, AMM volume 3 million, order book volume 5 million. Super cool. First thing I do is smash the like button. You're the best, TK. And we already see the viewers skyrocketing because of the people liking the stream. So thank you. And XRP is recovering as well. Great little bottom being formed at the moment, right on this long-term support. If we zoom out, we can see how critical this little zone is. We've been holding this thing for quite a bit. Super good to see that this has just been a very powerful long-term support. We've had some big liquidation events that have took us and tested this thing, We almost had this one sketchy little breakout. I think everyone remembers this in the beginning of February. But great recovery since then. Have continued to test that. To me, it looks really strong. So all of that looks great. And XRP right now is pushing up a bit. Really kind of jumping right back off of this support and hopefully moving back to the center of this range. Would be super bullish to see XRP kind of get back above this level right here. What's that, the $2.53 mark? Yeah, right around there would start to look really, really good. Fire Dog, thank you so much. Like this, I'll send Mickle a bigger ice brew. I'll send Mickle a bigger ice brew coffee for everyone that likes. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Fire Dog. Appreciate you so, so much. Guys, make sure to smash the like button on Fire Dog's post right there. Appreciate you so much, Fire Dog. Legend of the channel, and Fire Dog, it's really cool to see you getting super active in the community as well. I see you doing a lot of really cool stuff now on X and doing all kinds of posts, breaking stuff down, commenting on stuff, and really just helping spread a lot of information about XRP. So super cool to see that. Great work. Is HBAR moving? All right, we can take a look at HBAR. I know they just got the ETF. I know a lot of people hold HBAR, so let's take a quick look at HBAR. HBAR crypto. All the charts stink for HBAR, but oh wow, yeah, look at that. It's a nice big old green candle. Zoom out a little bit. I'm on the hourly chart. Okay. I'm on the hourly chart, so nothing crazy yet, but chart looks good. This is what I mean with the HBAR chart. Like, all this data is just missing. It takes forever just to find. Like, maybe I can sort. Yeah, you can't sort by which one has the most data on it. Crazy. Maybe this market cap chart. That's not bad. How different does the HBAR market cap chart look, though, than the actual chart? Because you can see the market cap chart had already made a new all-time high, but I feel like the HBAR price chart hasn't. So that's interesting right there. What exchange would have a lot of HBAR data? Maybe Binance? Yeah, Binance does. Okay, cool. So that is interesting. We actually do have direct proof that the HBAR market cap chart has already made a new all-time high, but the price chart is yet to do that. So interesting little tidbit of news there. Does anyone know why the market cap chart is making a new all-time high, but the price chart hasn't? I would love to see if people know the answer to that. Raven, thank you so much. Really appreciate that donation. I'll see you in Vegas. Super excited for Vegas, man. Absolute blast last year. I'm curious if people know why the HBAR market cap price chart has made a new all-time high, but the price chart hasn't. Boink has the right idea there. Boink has the right idea. What's the dress code for Vegas? You want to dress pretty nice. Oh, Fire Dog, I know the answer. I'm just testing people. The reason is because more HBAR tokens are coming onto the market. So as more HBAR tokens come onto the market, because market cap is the amount of tokens times the price, it increases the market cap, but that inflation can also decrease the price. So there's two things going on there. The more HBAR is coming onto the market, which can decrease the price of the token, even if that more HBAR is making the market cap go up. So That's what's happening there. Looks like HBAR has got a little bit of pump because of this news, which is great to see. But that's the whole market cap versus price phenomenon. That's why inflation is important to understand, because the market cap can keep going up if you keep on inflating a cryptocurrency, but it might not necessarily be good for the price. Now, I'm not saying that's the case for HBAR. I think HBAR is a great project. It's just interesting to see that clear divergence. And I wonder if we take a look at, I don't even know how much HBAR. Okay, so most of the HBAR looks like is already out there, which is cool. 83.81% has already been distributed. So that's great to see. So despite the fact that there is inflation, it looks like a lot of HBAR has already been pushed onto the market. So very, very cool. The XRP numbers for how much XRP on the market look to still be very, very wrong. So CoinMarketCap is saying that 57 billion XRP has been released from escrow. But CoinMarketCap always has the wrong stats for XRP. The actual number is 62 billion. 38 billion is still in escrow, or 37.5. So if you want the actual XRP numbers, you actually have to go over to XRP scan. And you can see that according to the XRP ledger, the circulating supply for XRP is actually 62 billion. Will I be at the XRP Moon party in Austin? I'm not entirely sure what that is. If you could cue me into what the XRP Moon party is, maybe I'll be there. I don't know. I can tell you right now, I don't have any plans at the moment to be there per se. Just because I don't know what it is. But won't rule it out. Roger says fire. Roger says Firedog is becoming a legend on Spaces. Watch out, Mickle. He's coming for your crown. No, more legends on Spaces, the better, man. I love more people on Spaces. More people on Spaces, the better. We need more people educating people on XRP. So the more people who can speak confidently on XRP can go onto Spaces and help educate the masses. Man, I love it. More than happy to share the crown. More than happy to share the crown. I think most of you know I always think it's funny when people get defensive about that stuff. Looks like the big news of the morning is on Robinhood. I'm curious how Robinhood stock is reacting to the SEC investigation being terminated. It's not really up that much. It looks like the market kind of wasn't too worried about the SEC case for Robinhood. It's up like 2% pre-market. You'd expect it to be a little bit more volatile, but it looks like the market had already said, yeah, we're not too worried about this. Going back to the XRP price chart now. Got a good look at HBAR. The hourly chart. Zoom in here. Go full screen. Boom. There we go. Oh, where'd I go? Boom. There we go. Oh, awesome, Crypto Clay. I love that. Waiting for someone to get their first comment on something like that. I've yet to really be recognized in public outside of an XRP event. Waiting for that day is going to be crazy. When someone just looks over at me and they're like, "Hey, you're this person." But let me know if anyone's wearing any of my merch, like like a Mickle shirt, and someone notices it. Would love to hear about that. Firedog says, totally agree. HBAR's market cap chart is a big deal. I think HBAR could lead the charge here, showing us if XRP is ready to hit the next level. If HBAR breaks 40 to 60 cents, might just carve a path for XRP to soar from 15 to 20. Love that, Firedog. Thank you so much for that dono, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Your support for this channel is incredible. I really, really appreciate that. And I totally agree. I totally agree. I think if things like HBAR really start taking off, it's just going to be fuel to the fire for XRP. But also say at the same time, oh, Roger, can't wait for Vegas. Vegas is going to be a blast this year. It is going to be packed. Firedog, thank you, thank you, thank you, man. You were on a roll this morning. It's like the door swings wide open. HBAR, the first TA chart, really testing those Fibonacci levels, so it's huge signal to watch. What do you think HBAR's move? What do you think could HBAR's move be the spark XRP needs? Mickle's cold brew. Well, Firedog, you got me stocked up on cold brew for a while, so I appreciate that. Actually, my store's been out of the cold brew I normally drink, so I've been forced to hit a couple Celsiuses to wake me up in the morning. To be completely honest, Firedog, I think it's very bullish for the whole market. And XRP, but I'm not necessarily convinced XRP really needs it, right? I think HBAR ripping is very, very good for XRP, but I wouldn't say, I don't think it's necessarily critical at all. I think it's a great sign that the entire market's about to take off, but I mean, my personal thoughts is XRP could do it without HBAR. Brian says, let's get this over 400 likes. Yeah, the stream's popping this morning. Stream is popping this morning. Wait, didn't I just buy a $20,000 or $2,000 guitar? I don't play guitar. No, I did not buy a $2,000 guitar. I don't play guitar. I stink at guitar. Oh, someone from GMC just bought a guitar. I was about to say I didn't buy any guitar. 400 likes. Let's go, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And huge thank you as well to do this right now. Huge shout out as well to XP Market. One of the first sponsors of the live stream, or the first sponsor of the live stream. Really, really appreciate them. Guys, make sure to go check out XP Market, a great way to interact with the XRP ledger. Just collected my morning XPM rewards from being in the XRP XPM market maker, automated market maker pool. We can take a look at what's going on with the XRP ledger, take a quick look at token rankings. We can see that most of the tokens on the XRP ledger are actually having a bit of a red day. Not to be unexpected there, but take a look at RLUSD, almost 20 million in market cap on the XRP ledger. Take a look at the RLUSD stats. Market cap 19.4 million, which is great. Total supply is 37.4 million. Would love to know the difference, a total number of tokens that currently exist, including listed in not in circulation. Interesting. So there's actually 37.4 million RLUSD tokens created, but not all of those are in circulation. That's fascinating. That's very fascinating. I wonder which one is a better test of market cap. Very, very interesting. I would love to have I'm going to have a back-end conversation on that. I would love to learn more there. Take a look at the automated market maker pools. What we can see is we actually have a little bit of a race between Magnetic and XP Market or XPM token for that number one automated market maker pool. Magnetic has the lead right now with RLUSD very close behind. Looks like the XRP Ledger market cap tokens are just under 400 million. Great to see that growth and expansion there. Let's see what else we got. Guys, make sure if you are a Xanom Pro user, you go actually purchase that through the XPM Season Pass. It will allow you to get a whole bunch of free tokens, all kinds of cool stuff to earn on the XRP Ledger. The other thing we have is DEX, Swap, AMM, meme pools. And then very cool, you can also see your portfolio. So I know a lot of people are curious about this. I've been in the automated market maker now for close to 4 months. And guys, this is fascinating. This kind of shows you the automated market maker and some of the things that you need to be wary of, right? I've been in the automated market maker now for, I'm not sure how long. I wonder if there's a date here. I'll figure it out, but it's got to be like 4 months at this point. I got in very early. And my total P&L right now is negative $49. So I have been able to outdo that because XP Market has a boosted reward on their pool. But just from sitting in the automated market maker, I've been in there for a while, I'm down $49. And the reason for that is an impermanent loss. So something you always need to consider on all these automated market maker pools. There's a lot of different factors at play. And even though I've been in this pool for a very long time, I've actually lost money being in the pool. Now, because XP Market has a boosted reward rate for the XPM token, and I can claim these rewards, I've definitely had a positive P&L overall. But just from being in the automated market maker, I haven't necessarily, I've lost money. So just something to share with you guys there. I know a lot of people were kind of curious in tracking that over time. That's the whole reason why I did this. I've kind of just been updating everyone with what that looks like. I know a lot of people are kind of just curious of what it looks like, right? They don't want to go do it themselves. So I threw some money at it, figured I could watch it on the channel with you guys. But I've been in that automated market maker for about 4 to 5 months now, down $50. So just something to know there. And the reason why I'm down, right, is because even if I'm getting an AP, so this is actually a great lesson. I'll go back to XP Market real quick. So if you're going on, if you're taking a look at the automated market maker pools, right? So we go down to markets and we go into AMM rankings. We can see that the typical APR on this pool is about 2.27%. But there's actually a boosted rate here because XPM is essentially giving tokens to participate in that pool. Now, even though the APR is 2.2%, I'm still negative because impermanent loss has outweighed actually my gains from being in the pool. So pretty complex stuff. It's one of those things I always encourage people, man, if you're going to get involved in things like automated market makers, you got to make sure you have a good understanding of what you're doing because I don't have that much value in there. So negative $50, right? Who cares? But if you're putting significant amounts of money in it, right, you could really give up a decent amount of XRP if you don't do things properly. Why bother putting anything in XRP AMMs? Well, it's a tool, right? There's opportunities you could definitely profit off of it. But if you're not constantly watching it and running active strategies, I think then it can get a little difficult. I think it can get a little difficult if it's not something that's set and forget. But just wanted to run that little experiment for you guys, right? I know a lot of people are kind of just watching from the sidelines like, hey, I wonder what I would have made if I sat in an automated market maker this entire time. Well, there you go. Down $50. Let's see what else we got. Just checking the news real quick, making sure we're not missing out on anything. That big news this morning is definitely that Robinhood case over. Hard for me not to see Ripple being next. I forgot about the Robinhood one though. Robinhood and OpenSea were two I'd forgotten about. What's your opinion on XRP Euphoria price this bull run? I don't know. I'm not necessarily convinced there's going to be your typical 4-year market. We'll see though. We'll see. I think too many people are anticipating the 4-year market. And when so many people are anticipating a 4-year market, look, when my dad can come up to me and say, "Hey, what do you think about the 4-year cycle?" It makes me worried about whether or not there's going to be a 4-year cycle anymore, man. Not to knock on my dad. He's brilliant and he understands cryptocurrency extremely well for someone who's not active in the ecosystem. But look, CNBC is talking about the 4-year cycle. Like, if we really think just for forever we're just gonna have these 4-year cycles repeating throughout history and nothing's gonna change, I push back on that pretty heavily, man. I have a really hard time seeing how we're just gonna have the same cycle indefinitely for the rest of the time. Just don't see that being the case. I really don't. 4-year cycle is done. Fundamentals drive crypto. I tend to agree. I have a hard time believing we're just going to have these same exact 4-year cycles over and over and over again. Just doesn't seem realistic to me. Well, the funny thing is everyone was like, here's the thing about the 4-year cycles. Like, and look, I don't want anyone to think I'm throwing shade at anyone when I talk about what I'm going to talk about. I always talk about stuff like this and everyone's like, oh, you're throwing shade at this person. It's like, no, I'm not. Like, back in, like, I'm throwing a little shade at myself as well. I mean, back in 2021, everyone and their mom was saying that XRP was going to $10. This is the 4-year cycle. Based off of all these things, altcoin season was about to come and XRP was about to go boom and go to $10. And that never happened. And now people are just saying, okay, well, it didn't happen here. That way, this cycle is going to $10. And it's like, how do we have the same exact prediction for XRP in 2021 that we have in 2025? Like, why are none of these predictions changing? Why is everyone just predicting the same exact price as before? Like, I thought XRP was going higher in 2021. So did everyone. But like, why are we just taking the same exact charts and forecasts from 2021 and saying, okay, well, now this is the prediction for 2025? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, why would that not change? Of course it changes. Everything's changed. Everything's completely different. So I don't understand this theory that like, oh, you just copy and paste it over and boom, now this is the $10 cycle. It's like, well, if you were wrong in 2021, what makes you think you're going to be right in 2025? And look, I'm not the one to sit here and say like, oh, I perfectly called price. I don't call prices for that exact reason. I think it's silly. No one's going to call the price. No one's ever going to get the price. Fibonacci's are great, but like there's Fibonacci's are great, but why didn't the Fibonacci work in 2021? No one had a Fibonacci going to $1.96 in 2021. You can drop Fibonacci on everything. You drop Fibonacci on everything. It doesn't mean anything. Maybe in some circumstances it's a great trading tool and I see people use it very effectively, but it's not like, okay, well, the Fibonacci says this, lock in, that's what we're going to do. Like everyone is putting a Fibonacci on XRP in 2021 saying $10 locked in. Where was the Fibonacci playing out there? You know, it's not like, it's just like go back and look at the past, right? Like go back and look at the past. Nobody talks about utility. Isn't utility going to take us outside the parameter of speculations of the chart? I think so. I don't think there's any way to prove it, right, Andy? It's just a theory. It's a theory that utility will move. Oh, Gubs Tractors, welcome. Well, Gubs Tractor says, obviously we didn't go to the predicted high because we got delisted and sued. Well, I mean, then why didn't XLM go to its predicted high? XLM also, everyone had the same Fibonacci's for XRP on XLM. XLM didn't get sued and delisted, and that still hit, and that still didn't go to its all-time high. So why didn't XLM do it? Like, that's the argument I always hear. It's like, oh, well, the Ripple SEC case, well, XLM didn't have the case. XLM was completely free. Yeah, but the argument, but you know, I don't know if I necessarily fully buy into that argument. You know, I think XLM and XRP move very similar for a reason I don't understand. And I don't know. I have a hard time believing that it's solely because of the Ripple SEC case that XRP didn't hit the predicted values. Maybe the predicted values just weren't right. Maybe people just, their predictions were wrong. You know, I'm not saying that the Ripple SEC case didn't have an impact. I'm just saying maybe the people who predicted certain numbers, maybe those numbers were just incorrect. Maybe those predictions were just wrong. It's not like that Ripple SEC case came out of nowhere. People were making predictions. People were making those predictions in 2021, knowing the Ripple SEC case was going on. It's not like the Ripple SEC case came out of nowhere. Everyone saw it. Everyone knew it was happening. Does that not, if maybe that was factored into their prediction? Maybe Ripple SEC case was factored into their prediction. If that's the case, like, wouldn't we expect a new prediction for 2025, not the same prediction? That's all I'm trying to figure out. And I pose this not as like, oh, I know the answer. Like, I actively come on here and people are always like, what's your price target? Where do you think XRP is going? I never answer the question because I just think, like, what is a random number me spewing going to do for you? Like, what is me giving you guys a random number that I think off the top of my head going to do for you? It's just going to make you guys think that I know what's going on when I don't. Death Ranger, good morning, man. Great to see you as always. Guys, make sure if you're over on X, you give Death Ranger a follow. Incredible insight on the XRP ledger. No, I agree. The Ripple SEC case impacted the price chart, but I don't know why that wasn't why that wasn't in the predictions. Stuart Alderati never made a reply post to Coinbase, or I did see Stuart Alderati interacting with some of those posts, I thought. Rocky Mountain Jack, thank you so much for the $5 dono, man. Really appreciate that. Brian Wolf says one thing you can always get from Mickle is honesty. I try my best. You know, it makes my job easy, right? Like, it's easier just to sit here and be honest. That's my favorite part about it. Like, I'll just, you know, whether I'm right or wrong, I never make any promises on that. But one of the things that makes my job easy is if I just tell you guys exactly what I'm thinking honestly. You know, it's so much easier just to be truthful to people and tell people what you really think, because then I'm never in a situation where I'm like, oh, well, I said this and I actually think this, right? It's so easy. I just tell you guys what I think, and I try to be right more than I'm wrong. Makes my job nice and easy. Well, this bull run is being speculated at higher prices simply because we are further along. I think $10 prices because we don't expect it to make a double bull run in one season, if that makes sense. I don't know. I just don't really agree with giving price targets, to be completely honest with you. I'm not sure I can really wrap my head around. I've never seen anyone really get a price target correct. Even in Bitcoin's case, no one was predicting Bitcoin last bull cycle to top out at 60K. Everyone got it wrong. Everyone got Bitcoin wrong. Everyone always gets their price targets wrong. Everyone just throws a random price target out there and then expects it to stick. No one's ever right. That's why I think it's so funny. They're always wrong. Everyone's always wrong. Thank you, Death Ranger. Thank you. Appreciate that, man. No, I remember, like, even in 2020, even in 2022, even with Bitcoin, everyone said Bitcoin was going to 100K. That's where the Fibonacci's are saying boom, 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 and boom. Bitcoin tops out before anyone knew. What's your opinion? Oh, did Ripple make a loan to Bybit for liquidity? I did not know that. Let me take a look. I did not see that Ripple sent money to Bybit. I don't know. I haven't confirmed that yet. Chadwick, thank you so much for the gifted membership. And Boca G caught that membership. That's awesome. All right, XRP going to 50 cents. Let's see if reverse psychology works here. Oh, I love it. That's so funny, Fire Dog. That's great. I saw they helped them. Okay, I didn't see this. Thank you guys so much for queuing me in on that. Like I say, people always say thank you so much for doing these live streams. People always say I learned so much from being on the live streams. I learned just as much being here as you guys. I just can't find the post. Ripple loan XRP. Where's the news? I see speculation that it happened. I don't see anything confirmed. I see speculation that took place. I don't see anything confirming that Ripple did, but if anyone has anything, let me know. Let me know. If anyone has like an actual report that happened, would love to see it. I don't think I see anything yet that I'm like, okay, confirmed. Yeah. They did a loan to MoonPay, absolutely. They did a loan for MoonPay. I don't think they did anything for Bybit. They might have done something for Bybit, right? They very well could have and just not been public about it yet. I wouldn't be surprised if they did, but I also don't know if Bybit really needed it. Bybit needed Ethereum. Wow, almost 4,000 people. Incredible. Boca G. Yeah, that's awesome, man. You caught that membership. That's great. Great. MoonPay. Yeah, MoonPay was the one that caught it. Gov's Tractor says, I wish it would dump to 50 cents. I'm currently in RLUSD. Got to be careful with that one. RLUSD is great, but you don't want to be holding it at the wrong time. There was a transfer from Ripple to Bybit, so everyone assumed it. Okay, awesome. Awesome. That makes a ton of sense. Appreciate you for break. So it looks like Ripple did have some interaction with Bybit, and people are assuming that that was to help. And I think it's a great assumption. Don't get me wrong. I think that's a great assumption. Okay, here we go. CoinShares is reporting that their ETP saw 571 million in outflows from Bitcoin, but a record 38 million in inflows to XRP. Great sign that a lot of these big institutional buyers are looking at XRP over things like Bitcoin. 40 million XRP sent to Bybit. Thank you. Appreciate that. Devin says it really does feel like most YouTubers are just throwing out some random number and seeing what sticks. That's exactly what they're doing. And I'm not trying to throw shade at any YouTubers. I'm sure they have their price target. I'm sure that's exactly what they're doing. But everyone is throwing out a number and seeing what sticks. That's how this works. No one knows what the future is going to be. No one can tell you where XRP is going to go to. Like every single person who's putting out a price target is just throwing out a number and seeing what sticks. That's how it works. Like, I hate to say it. People like to cling on to certainty. People like to think, oh, this person knows, so I can trust this person. I can go off this price target. But no one has any idea. Go look at every person's YouTube in 2021. Go watch their videos. Go look at what their price targets were. They were all $10. The Ripple SEC case was going on. Everyone knew about it. Everyone knew that XRP was being delisted and all these different things. It's like everyone always gets price targets wrong. No one's ever correct. No one is ever correct when it comes to price targets. They're fun to do. Don't get me wrong. It's fun to have a price target. It's fun to have a price target. It's fun to like be like, oh, I think it's going to go to this price, right? Like, it's fun. And like, I don't think anything's inherently wrong with it, but I don't think it necessarily means anything other than some person's guess. Crypto Clay says $27 is my number. Prove me wrong. There you go. Like, what's wrong with that? Well, that's my whole point, Cove Tractors. That's my entire point. That's my entire thing about price targets. It's like it's like drawing lines on a screen doesn't tell you where XRP is going to go, no matter what you think. All right, guys. With that said, I'm already a bit late. We just cracked out 4,000 viewers on the live stream. So to celebrate, I'm going to rug it. No, just kidding, of course. But guys, thank you so much for stopping by. You guys are all incredible. It's always so much fun to be able to jump on these live streams early morning with you. And as you can tell, I learn things in real time, right? I learn things in real time here. You guys really keep me up to date on everything going on in the market. So as much as so many people come here, so thankful for the live streams. Thank you right back to all of you, because you guys really do your part in keeping me up to date. Guys, thank you so much for coming. You guys are all incredible. I will talk to you later.